Okay, when I'm handing medication, I make sure my medication is labeled. I take the cap off of the medication. I like to personally put my cap right here so I can one-hand cap easily. Some techs like to put it here. Some techs like to just put it here. You're not wrong, whichever way you do it. I like mine to be held between the two sides of the needle book. I'm going to hold with 2 fingers, index and middle finger on one side, thumb on the other, just like I do when I hold my blade. I'm tucking these fingers out of the way so they don't get poked. I'm going to tell my surgeon what this medication is when I hand it. I'm going to say, "Doctor, this is 0.5% bupivacaine with epinephrine, 1 to 200,000. I'm laying it in their hand just like I do the knife handle, so I'm making sure that this is the only thing I'm handling. Now, before I let go of this, I want to make sure that my arm is already starting to move upwards because, once again, they're toddlers. They will stab you because they don't pay attention. Okay? So you want to already be moving, let go, and now they have a hold of the medication. Now, when they're done, they usually will place it back on your Mayo stand. And Dr. Travis is so nice. They usually do something like this. They're like, yeah, done. Okay? When they do this, when they have a hold of that medication, keep your hands on your belly. Keep them away because we don't know what the toddler's going to do with that sharp needle. They could stab the patient. They're probably going to be talking with their hands. They're going to go, "Hey, I went golfing last weekend and it was really awesome. And you know what? Oh yeah, let me do this. But you know what really happened last week? This is what's going on." And they're doing this. And then they go like this. And you don't know when they're going to toss that needle back. So make sure that your hands are on your belly when the surgeon has a hold of the needle. Now, to recap this needle, because we don't have those nice safety needles like they do on the floors. In the OR, it's not feasible for us to have those because once I flip that lid, I can never use that needle again. We may need to give more local throughout the case. Our patient may be feeling something, or we may encounter a nerve that we didn't know was there. So with my cap right here, I'm going to one-hand cap, which means I am going to stick my syringe inside my cap, and of course it got stuck because that's what it does. I'm going to lift up on it. I'm going to grab the bottom of this cap and push it down. Okay? My hands are never going to be up here. I have seen needles go through these caps, and I have seen techs get stuck with dirty needles because they went like this and pushed down on the top of the cap. We're always going to grab the bottom of the cap to recap. Then this is going to go back on my Mayo stand. Once again, closest to me, because we don't trust the toddlers, right? We've got all the sharp things next to us, so that way I can smack their hands when they start trying to come this way. Bare minimum, I can start trying to dodge and be like, no, wait, here, doc. Just like toddlers, we play the switching game with them. We're like, no, you don't really want that sharp thing. You want this nice, really innocuous hemostat. You could have that, doc, to play with. That's something you're allowed to have. Okay? All right. That is how we handle uncapping, passing medications, and recapping our medications.